Hey guys, KMC back here with another review. This review is actually not an action figure review. This is about the new 52 comic book collection. This isn't all of them, but these are all the series that I collect or used to collect and have a big chunk of. I'm gonna be doing a whole room review, but just so you guys kind of can get the idea of the fact that I'm not just a action figure collector. I actually obviously know my shit. And as you can tell, this is set up kind of like it is in a comic book store, kind of like how it's all displayed instead of in these white buckets. Yeah, like these white buckets. But I have those boxes there. There is shit in them. The one on the right's full. One on the left's like a quarter full, but I usually like to display all my stuff. And my whole room is like a DC Comics comic book store kind of thing. And so yeah, it says Green Lantern on there, Green Lantern Corps, Superman Action Comics, Swamp Thing, Constantine, Batman, Birds of Prey, Justice League, Vampire, Red Lanterns, and The Flash. Beneath every single one is just that series. It's all Green Lantern. Yeah, that's all Green Lantern Corps. Same goes for Superman Action Comics, I have more of these. I'm actually just going back and reading them all. This is probably the best series that the new 52 actually has. The series is called Swamp Thing, and it's actually more about Alec Holland in the beginning, and then it starts to become more about his alter ego, the monster superhero Swamp Thing. If I had to choose my two favorite series that the new 52 has, it would definitely be number one for Swamp Thing. Number two, Superman Action Comics. And number three is actually Aquaman, which is the ones that are supposed to go right there, but my dad's reading them. And I have a fast stack of those too. But I don't think I'm going to collect them anymore because I'm pretty far behind. The ones that am collecting, though, is Green Lantern Corps, Green Lantern, Superman Action Comics, Swamp Thing, Batman, and Constantine. I just recently dropped The Flash, Red Lanterns, and Birds of Prey. And a while back I dropped Vampire and Justice League. And I also just recently dropped Aquaman. I might drop Batman if I don't like him, because I like the writer, but personally, I just don't care for the art. So I might try to find something else that's Batman related, because I like reading something from Batman, Superman, and Green Lantern. Those are my three favorite characters. And of course, Swamp Thing, but he's not really one of the three. I kind of want to maybe start reading something from Wonder Woman if they start a new one, but I'm not just going to jump in at a late issue and read 40 freaking comic books when I'm already behind on a lot of these. But Green Lantern, this one, this series, pretty sure it started out. Oh, actually, yeah. For some reason, a lot of the new 52, the writers stopped doing the whole story. Like Jeff Johns. See how this is Jeff Johns, right there. Jeff Johns and Scott Snyder, which is the original writer for the Swamp Thing series. I'm not gonna, but yeah, Swamp Thing, and even for Batman, and now they're all different. So I don't know what the hell is going on there. Even for Superman Action Comics, originally Grant Morrison was doing them, and now he's not. So I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna start not liking some of them now. Which kind of sucks. Honestly, if they're gonna keep switching out people, they shouldn't switch out the artists too. Like, they do that a lot, and it really makes it confusing. Because not confusing, but it just makes it kind of irritating because then it's not like the same thing at all. You know, the only thing that's the same is the characters and the name of the comic book. Uh, Another really good series is Constantine. That's a really good one. If you want to start getting into Constantine, I suggest you pick up this one, this graphic novel, The Spark and the Flame, which is volume 1 of the New 52 Constantine. It's a really good series. If you want to get into the Swamp Thing books and you don't want to buy them all individually, just buy the separate graphic novel. Like this right here is volume 3, and then I think I have another one. Yeah, this one's volume 1. I didn't need volume 2 because I have it all in comic book form. But I might just need to get volume 4, 5, and 5 so I can catch up because I'm a little scrambled in there. Like it says 38, and then let me try and show you. Like I'm missing 22 also, but like right after 30. No, actually, yeah, like I got 34 to 38 right here. And then this one says 29, and then 24, 23. I'm missing 22. I have two 21s. If someone's willing to message or comment on this video, if they're missing number 21, I seriously have 2 of them. See? 1, 2. And if they're willing to give me either 22 or 25, I'll give you 21. But you gotta comment though. It's the only way I'm gonna be able to know. I'm not gonna give out my number and shit like that. But anyway, that's the new 52 shelf right there. Little backstory on the other ones. This Batman series is right now it's in this thing called the End Game, and it just got out of like when the Joker returned and his face was cut off and he was using it as a mask, and now his face is like grown back or something like that. I actually haven't even read any of them except for like maybe like 1 or 2. So I'm gonna have to read this whole entire stack. But I think I'm not gonna do that. I think I'm just gonna start from Endgame Part 1 because I have Part 4, Part 3, and that's it. But yeah, I don't give away my stuff really, except for that issue 21. I mean, if you're willing to give me 22 or 25, I'll give you it. Preferably 22, but if you have 25, I'll give it to you if no one else comments for 22. But you gotta give me at least 25, or 22 preferably. But yeah. This is the End Game, and just got out of the Night of the Owls, which was when Talon was like disrupting the whole Gotham kind of part of the DC universe. Even he started going back into the 1800s, trying to fuck with Jonah Hex. I have an issue of that, I think. I have an All-Star Western New 52 one. I don't know if I read it. I didn't care for the art. Another artist I don't really like is the guy that does the art for The Flash. It's okay, but I can probably draw better than that. Like, I can draw better than that. Like, I'm not gonna judge it or anything, but I prefer something more like the Swamp Thing art, Superman Action Comics. Superman Action Comics is really good too. That's all about Brainiac coming to Metropolis and trying to kill Earth, just like he killed Kal-El's planet Krypton. And then Lex Luthor is involved in it, and they kind of have a guy that's supposed to be like Mr. Mixelplick, but his name is something else that's fucking weird. But yeah, that's a good series. Swamp Thing's a good series. It's about Doctor Arcane, Abby Arcane, and Alec Holland becoming the Swamp Thing, and then him fighting the Unmen and the Rot. Eventually, when he's like, and then he even fights Arcane. Aquaman. Last I was reading it was about the Trench. And that's about all I can remember. The Trench was like these piranha-looking people, and Atlantis was like not even involved in the story entirely, so he wasn't really the king of Atlantis. Green Lantern Corps is pretty much just about the secondary Green Lantern characters just fighting villains throughout the galaxy, and it's pretty connected with Green Lantern, which is mainly about Hal Jordan, or some of the middle issues. It's about Baz, or Simon Baz, which is the first Arabic Green Lantern. Also, a crisis just happened in the Green Lantern and Green Lantern Corps, and basically anything Green Lantern related, like New Guardians, Red Lanterns, Sinestro, and it was all called Godhead. And it's about the new gods like High Father, Orion, Metron, and the Mobius Chair. And they're all trying to kill Darkseid. And then Parallax, the fear entity, comes into it. And I'm not going to spoil it, but pretty much what that's about. This one, Constantine, is about John Constantine in the DC universe. That's a really cool story. All the stuff that happened in Hellblazer and whatnot, I'm pretty sure actually still happened for this character, because he was originally from DC, because Constantine was actually a character originally from Swamp Thing, back before it was the New 52. The Flash, I don't know, he's always just... Another thing that was kind of bland about that series is he's always fighting the same friggin' villains. He's either fighting the Rogues, Gorilla Grodd, Reverse Flash, or yeah, that's pretty much it. Red Lanterns, it's all about the Red Lantern Corps. The Birds of Prey is basically all the women from Gotham in a team run by Oracle, which is the person that talks to Batman in the Bat phone or whatever. I, Vampire is about vampires, really. And this guy is, honestly, I don't even really remember. I'm sorry, guys. I'm running a blank. But, yeah, it's about Andrew, and he's a vampire, and he's actually a good vampire, and he's fighting all these evil vampires. Justice League. Yeah, it's about the Justice League, obviously. But anyway, that's the New 52 comic book collection of mine. Stay tuned. Let me know what you guys think.